Welcome to the enchanting world of Mediterranean small space living, where every square foot becomes a canvas for creating magical moments and timeless beauty. In 2025, we're witnessing a remarkable transformation in how we approach compact living spaces, drawing inspiration from the sun-soaked coastlines of Greece, Italy, and Spain. The Mediterranean aesthetic isn't just about design. It's about embracing a lifestyle that celebrates simplicity, natural materials, and the art of living well within our means. Today, we'll explore how you can transform even the smallest spaces into your own Mediterranean sanctuary, proving that size truly doesn't matter when it comes to creating a home that feeds your soul. The heart of Mediterranean design lies in its profound connection to nature and the effortless way it brings the outdoors inside, creating spaces that breathe and flow with organic harmony. This timeless aesthetic celebrates the beauty of imperfection, where weathered textures tell stories and sun-bleached surfaces speak of countless golden afternoons spent in leisure. The philosophy embraces slow living, encouraging us to create spaces that invite lingering conversations over morning coffee and leisurely evening meals under the stars. In small spaces, this approach becomes even more powerful, as every element must serve both functional and aesthetic purposes, creating layers of beauty that unfold with each glance. Color palettes in 2025's Mediterranean trend are moving away from stark whites toward warmer, more embracing tones that reflect the diverse landscapes of the Mediterranean basin. We're seeing a beautiful evolution towards sage greens that mirror ancient olive groves, terracotta hues that echo sun-baked clay pottery, and ocean blues that capture the depth of the Aegean Sea. These colors work together in perfect harmony, creating spaces that feel both grounded and uplifting, sophisticated yet approachable. The key is layering these hues thoughtfully, allowing each color to complement rather than compete, building a palette that changes beautifully throughout the day as natural light shifts and dances. Natural materials form the foundation of authentic Mediterranean style, bringing texture, warmth, and an undeniable sense of authenticity to small spaces. Stone, whether it's travertine, limestone, or simple river rocks, adds weight and permanence to even the most compact areas, grounding the space with earthy sophistication. Wood elements, particularly those with visible grain and natural imperfections, introduce warmth and create visual interest without overwhelming the senses. Woven materials like rattan, jute, and linen soften hard edges and add tactile appeal, inviting touch and creating cozy corners that beckon for relaxation and contemplation. The magic of Mediterranean small space design lies in creating outdoor rooms that extend your living area beyond traditional boundaries, blurring the lines between interior and exterior spaces. Even the tiniest balcony can become a lush retreat with the right approach, using vertical gardens, hanging planters, and carefully chosen furniture to maximize every inch. These outdoor sanctuaries serve as extensions of your home's personality, offering spaces for morning meditation, afternoon reading, or evening entertaining under twinkling lights. The key is thinking of these areas not as afterthoughts, but as integral parts of your home's flow and function, deserving the same attention to detail as any interior room. Furniture selection in Mediterranean small space living prioritizes pieces that are both beautiful and multifunctional, serving double duty without sacrificing style or comfort. The trend toward modular and adaptable pieces allows for easy reconfiguration as needs change throughout the day or season, making small spaces feel infinitely more flexible and spacious. Natural materials like rattan and teak weather beautifully over time, developing a patina that only adds to their charm and character. Storage becomes an art form, with beautiful baskets, vintage trunks, and built-in solutions that hide clutter while contributing to the overall aesthetic harmony of the space. Lighting plays a crucial role in creating the warm, inviting atmosphere that defines Mediterranean living, with layered illumination that changes throughout the day to support different activities and moods. Natural light is celebrated and maximized through the use of sheer curtains, mirrors strategically placed to reflect and amplify brightness, and light-colored surfaces that bounce illumination throughout the space. Evening lighting becomes theatrical, with lanterns, string lights, and candles creating intimate pools of warm light that encourage relaxation and connection. The goal is to create lighting that feels organic and unforced, supporting the natural rhythms of daily life while adding romance and drama to every corner. Plant life is absolutely essential to authentic Mediterranean design, bringing life, color, and fresh air into small spaces while connecting inhabitants to the natural world. The selection of plants should reflect the Mediterranean climate, with drought-resistant varieties like lavender, rosemary, and succulents that thrive in bright light and require minimal maintenance. Herbs serve double duty, providing fresh ingredients for cooking while filling the air with natural aromatherapy that enhances the sensory experience of the space. The arrangement of plants should feel organic and unplanned, clustering different heights and textures to create visual interest and natural focal points throughout the area. Textiles in Mediterranean design serve as the soft layer that makes spaces feel lived in and loved, adding comfort, color, and pattern without overwhelming the senses. Linen takes center stage with its natural drape and casual elegance, improving with age and washing to develop a relaxed, effortless beauty. Stripes, particularly in classic combinations of blue and white or earthy tones, add visual interest and movement while maintaining the casual sophistication that defines the style. Layering different textures, smooth cotton, nubby linen, soft wool, creates depth and invites touch, making spaces feel more intimate and welcoming to both residents and guests. The art of dining al fresco becomes elevated in Mediterranean small space design, where even the tiniest outdoor area can accommodate memorable meals and gatherings with friends and family. Compact dining solutions like folding tables, stackable chairs, and modular seating arrangements allow for flexibility while maintaining style and comfort. The focus shifts from formal dining rooms to creating intimate gathering spaces where food becomes secondary to connection and conversation. Simple table settings using natural materials, seasonal flowers, and ambient lighting transform ordinary meals into special occasions, embodying the Mediterranean philosophy that life's greatest pleasures are often the simplest ones. Water features, even on the smallest scale, bring the soothing sounds and cooling effects that are so characteristic of Mediterranean courtyards and gardens into compact living spaces. A simple fountain, whether wall-mounted or freestanding, can transform the acoustic environment of a small patio or balcony, masking urban noise while adding a sense of tranquility and luxury. The visual appeal of moving water catches light and creates ever-changing reflections that add dynamism to static spaces. Even a small water bowl with floating candles can evoke the same sense of serenity and Mediterranean charm without requiring significant space or maintenance. Artistic elements in Mediterranean small space design celebrate handcrafted beauty and cultural heritage, incorporating pieces that tell stories and reflect personal journeys and connections. Ceramics play a starring role, from functional pieces like serving bowls and planters to decorative elements that add color and texture to walls and surfaces. The imperfections and variations inherent in handmade pieces add authenticity and warmth that mass-produced items simply cannot match. Collections displayed thoughtfully create visual interest and personal meaning, turning functional storage into artistic vignettes that reflect the inhabitant's personality and travels. Storage solutions in Mediterranean small space living become opportunities for beauty rather than necessary evils, incorporating natural materials and traditional craftsmanship into functional pieces. Woven baskets in various sizes provide flexible storage while adding texture and warmth to any space, easily moved and reconfigured as needs change. Built-in solutions take inspiration from traditional Mediterranean architecture, with arched niches and built-in benches that provide storage while maintaining the flowing, organic lines that define the style. The key is choosing storage pieces that contribute to rather than detract from the overall aesthetic, ensuring that organization enhances rather than compromises the beauty of the space. Seasonal adaptability becomes crucial in small Mediterranean spaces, where furniture and decor must easily transition to accommodate changing weather and different activities throughout the year. Lightweight, stackable furniture allows for quick reconfiguration when entertaining or when weather requires moving activities indoors or outdoors. Textiles can be easily swapped to reflect seasonal changes, with lighter fabrics for summer months and warmer, more substantial pieces for cooler weather. The goal is creating spaces that feel fresh and appropriately appointed year-round without requiring major overhauls or significant storage for off-season items. Privacy and intimacy are achieved through clever design strategies that create sanctuary-like feelings even in the most exposed small spaces, using plants, screens, and strategic furniture placement to define boundaries. Climbing plants on trellises or pergolas provide natural privacy screens while adding beauty and softening hard architectural lines. Outdoor curtains or bamboo screens can be deployed when needed and stored away when full openness is desired, providing flexibility and control over the space's atmosphere. The creation of intimate zones within larger areas allows for different activities and moods, making small spaces feel larger and more versatile than their square footage might suggest. Technology integration in Mediterranean small space living remains subtle and unobtrusive, supporting comfort and convenience without disrupting the natural, timeless aesthetic that defines the style. Smart irrigation systems can maintain plant health with minimal effort, while discrete lighting controls allow for easy adjustment of ambience throughout the day and evening. Weather-resistant speakers can provide ambient sound or music for entertaining while remaining virtually invisible within the design scheme. The key is choosing technology that enhances the Mediterranean lifestyle without calling attention to itself, maintaining the organic, unplugged feeling that makes these spaces so restorative and appealing. Entertainment and hospitality in Mediterranean small spaces focus on creating memorable experiences rather than impressive displays, emphasizing quality of connection over quantity of amenities. The philosophy embraces intimate gatherings where conversation flows as freely as the wine, and where simple pleasures like sharing a meal or watching the sunset become the evening's entertainment. Flexible seating arrangements allow for easy reconfiguration depending on the number of guests and the type of gathering, while ambient lighting and comfortable textiles ensure that every guest feels welcomed and relaxed. The success of Mediterranean entertaining lies not in perfection but in authenticity, creating spaces where both hosts and guests can truly unwind and connect with one another. As we conclude our journey through the best of 2025's Mediterranean small space living, remember that creating your own slice of paradise isn't about having the perfect space or unlimited budget. It's about understanding the principles that make Mediterranean design so enduringly appealing and adapting them to your unique situation. The beauty lies in the imperfections, the stories told through weathered textures, and the way natural light dances across thoughtfully chosen surfaces throughout the day. Whether you're working with a tiny balcony, a compact patio, or just a sunny corner, the Mediterranean approach to small space living offers a path to creating environments that nourish the soul and celebrate the art of living well. Start small, think holistically, and let the timeless wisdom of Mediterranean design guide you toward creating spaces that you'll love for years to come.